Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. I'm back. How forgot? I did not forgot. Why you think I forgot, Nikhil? You mean why I didn't stream last few days of trip? Well, yeah, I wanted to do a live stream with my local friend, but at that day we were both very tired because we did rafting all day. Just was too tired. You know why, Nikhil? Yo, 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 yo. Back to some regular streams. Yes, I spawned home. Nikhil, don't worry about that right now. That right now. I told you I will look in chat what happens. New name, yes, I know. I wanted to, but I'm telling you, uh, I wanted to do live stream with my local friend because he's awesome guy, very amazing personality. But we were just too tired on that day, and we celebrated as well his birthday. Just didn't want want him to feel uncomfortable by me filming him as well. Yeah, but now I'm home with my other friend. No, egg, I'm not here for nonsense. Today is full moon stream. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Arpana Garval. Yo, yo. Then don't stop, new name. Let it guide your soul. Yes, I'm back, but I did not delete last video. There was just no last video. It was meant to be together with my Balinese friend, but that video just did not happen, did not take place in reality. But I'm still not used to time zones. Quite tired for last days. I'm home actually for 3 days already. Wanted to stream yesterday and before yesterday, but just too tired. Huge time zone change. Hello, Sudrajat. Your name, don't worry about the scooter. That is past. For me, that was painful for 1 day, maximum. And you just don't stick to it. Don't let things you definitely cannot change influence this moment. Yes and no, new name. I mean, my nephew understands. I still will visit her. It's not like I betrayed my nephew with Bali. No, man, I don't try to not laugh. You know, there's just smiling and laughing. Sometimes you smile, sometimes you smile and laugh. Sometimes there's no emotion in face. So new name, you're saying that you made me blush. Yes, Gupta, I remember you. I don't specifically remember what we talked about, but I definitely remember Gupta. How are you doing, Gupta? You meditated and you found you. Well, meditation have power. I wouldn't say that magical power, but if you like to think that it has magical power, okay, but don't stop meditating, especially if you feel like you have found yourself. If you feel like you have found yourself, continue meditating. It will give you more. It will show you more. New name, man, chill. Real magic is to not be bound in one's habits, even without dropping them. It's a little bit hard for me to understand this comment, but maybe I feel the context. The art of silence. The art of silence is definitely something very profound. The power of silence. Your habitual thoughts and reactions may go on, but you are free. That is actually amazing way to see it. And it's quite rare to see that. So it sounds very good from you. You are totally free of everything, including you and including freedom. Yet you still have your thoughts, your body boundaries, your emotions. This silence actually as well happens in the same way as habitual thoughts and reactions. There is a point where you see that actually silence is not greater than thoughts. They are the same. If one does not believe in rebirth and one has a really luxurious life, then does spiritual practice or realization have any value? Every single value in the world for humans is made by humans. All the values are made up by us. all of this is just a play. All of this life is a play. Spirituality, money, actually they are the same value. From highest perspective. But in your life, in each and everyone's life, yes, there are different values. It's about seeing everything as one. And it's about seeing what you can only see what oneness is if you can see what everything is. And you can see what everything is with help of awareness. Awareness grows in meditation. Well, meditation is training for that. Of course, in many other ways as well. And this time I'm talking about awareness as your personal awareness, not about being, universal awareness, existence, but just one person's awareness. New name. You see, everything that you can type in chat or think out in your mind exists in your mind. It doesn't matter if you think black or white, God exists, God doesn't exist. You do this in your mind. And why I'm saying this because truth is would say beyond that. Your mind exists in truth. So just find out the functionality of your mind, the core functionality of your mind, and don't worry about nothing else. The content in your mind will always change. It has to change. But try to step out of all the content in your mind and see what mind is. And then you will never be tricked. into black and white, yes and no. My good old incense stick. Yo, 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 Andre. Million years haven't seen you. Seen. But it doesn't matter. We are in this moment. Each and every second and millisecond. No, new name, actually I didn't miss it because all of the Bali, well, not all, but lots of parts of Bali smells like incense sticks. A lot happened, Andre. Well, I hope you're doing good. But yeah, that's life. All the time something happens. Pragya, I really don't know about that. I don't know how people can come up to that things. Are they just mind-made stuff to make people believe in something? Or maybe those are people who have access to something in their mind, trying to find comfort in discomfort. Well, yeah, Andre, as far as I remember, that is your story for a long time. And I guess it continues. But I mean, Andre, listen, if you're still here, maybe your path is to stop trying to find comfort in discomfort. Because maybe that creates some kind of inner fight. Maybe if you would allow to discomfort fully be there without fighting it, maybe something would change. Good morning, good morning. Well, yes, new name. They are the same, but I know that, well, I mean, they are the same and they are not the same. Everything creates different kind of sensations in your mind, body. It's always easy to talk about things that you do not perceive at this moment. But each and every one of us perceives different. life. Pragiya. Yes, I know I can read about it, but does that matter? I mean, in my mind, there is no one troubled to know everything. I mean, I am totally fine by not knowing lots of things. Because you know, Pragiya, I actually see some steps forward, because you can learn all the information in the world about reincarnation, and you will still ask questions in your mind. Because life and death topic, reincarnation topic, it's not meant for mind to understand truly. Your mind is given to you only in this body. It will not be with you after you die. Energy, yes, but energy does not mean your language and your memory. Pragiya, I don't know about what kind of bubbles are you talking about, but you can find out yourself. I'm Chris Monira. Yes, these are just events. It's not so important. Yes, everyone's personality is different, wants to know different stuff. If maybe someone's neurologist, some crazy scientist, and it's all good about that. But not everyone needs to be scientist. But if you ask me, I am 99.5%, how you say, clear that there is no, you can hate me for this, but there is no reincarnation. Can you be okay with that? Or your mind will never be okay with thinking that it will not continue. You see, your ego always will search for proof for it to continue to exist. It wants to find something to hold on to. Let it be reincarnation. But you know, for spiritual practice, it would be much, much better for everyone if you could completely let go the need to believe in reincarnation as well. Why do you need it? Who wants to reincarnate in you? But it's also just how I see the world of energies, how I see mind and body. I don't see how reincarnation can happen because I don't know, I don't see how, who is being reincarnated. Who? This is interesting topic, man. I mean, I had, okay, Munira, you had retrauma happening in your nervous system yesterday and feels pretty intense today, and your mind is racing. Very old patterns I didn't even know are still there. Old patterns will always knock on your door. But if you let them go, if you just relax when they come, then they will bring less and less chaos behind them. Pragia, I also have seen documentaries about kids remembering past life, but keep in mind, are you sure, Pragia, that you know the limits of your mind? Do you know how everything is connected? And your mind, man, your mind is a marvelous thing. It can predict future, not by seeing future, just because the connections in your mind, they are crazy, man. And this past life phenomenon, you don't even know fully what can happen in your mind. That there are other ways how this can be explained. What do you do in those moments? Munira, I do nothing. You do nothing. You just live. I mean, Munira, when it's storm outside, what do you do? What do you do when it's storm outside? Do you panic? Or you just wait till it moves on? Yes, you can wait, you can go for a walk as well, if you are comfortable with that. But I mean, the storm outside does not really change your life. Yes, it can be powerful one, and it can change your life if it destroys your home. But basically, you understand what I mean. That's okay. Memory is different to everyone. Just like skin color, muscles, and so on. I think that there are people who think that spirituality must make everyone the same. Awakening or enlightenment makes everyone the same, with same memory. No, man. Tobirama, that sounds cool. But yeah, at this moment we can spend time only here. But you never know what can happen in life. Lots of things are possible. Munira, you said actually very great thing on your own. Certainly not helpful for the mind. It is like that. Until you completely haven't seen all of the layers of separate self, there will be lots and lots of uncomfortable things for your mind. And actually they will be there always, even if you would be completely enlightened. but then you would say me something different. It keeps reappearing and causing suffering. But can you tell me what exactly kind of suffering? If you want to be open about that, what exactly kind of suffering? Tobirama, it's my wife. All suffering are not sign of contraction, because if you have leg injury, that's not a contraction. If something bad happens emotionally in your life, that is not contraction. It's just the way it is. You see, when you say all suffering is a sign of contraction, it means that you see suffering as something that shouldn't be there. Even mental and emotional suffering. Do you feel like it's always about contraction? Do you really feel like it? Monira, actually I will start Zoom meetings maybe next week. I don't know where and when I will announce it, but at this point I can just tell you that that will be for the ones who want to go deeper. Who feels like they have to go deeper. But I mean, the only place I can pronounce it is YouTube, and YouTube doesn't show like notifications to lots of you. Doership. Well, what do you feel like? What is doership? The best way how to explain it would be, look in you right now. Who is asking this question? Do you feel like you are making this question to happen? Do you feel like there's someone in you making this question from you to happen? Or you see how it naturally folds, naturally appears in you as just a play? Just a happening on its own. Doership is, I would say, illusion of some you doing something, some you who needs to make the blood flow through your veins. Of course, you know that you don't have to do it with control, but mostly people feel like they control their thoughts. They need to control their thoughts. They need to sort out. They need to know. They need to fight. Munir, I will post it in post section. Yeah. But man, that will be also a new experience for me. Well, if someone will be there seeing someone of you in life online. We'll see, we'll see. Pragya, when you say humans can control their thoughts, are you completely confident that you see all the layers of what controls what? I mean, if you can't control your thoughts, try to stop them from coming in you completely. No one will ever do it. The same that you can't stop your bloodstream. Isn't that passing of thoughts and applying filter a yoga? Sorry, I a little bit don't understand this one. I hope you know that yogis, mystic people or yogis, they are not some higher beings. They try to awaken, try to reach enlightenment in their own specific way. Do you realize that? And their way is very interesting. But they are not something more than any of you. And after they die, they will not be completely nothing more than you. And when they awaken, they are nothing more than random farmer who awakens. But the way how they try to reach this spiritual stuff is just quite extreme. It's the same with anything in life. Someone runs 1 kilometer, someone runs marathon. In the end, it's the same running. Yo Piyush. How you see stuff in your mind depends on how ready are you to see, how open are you to see, how present are you. in the end there will always be no one who controls. You can go as far as you want, and you will always find out that no one controls anything in you. Pragiya. For example, your body consists of lots of parts and lots of different sensations, organs and so on. Is there some part you feel like in your body that you control it more than other parts? Because same thing is with your mind. For example, any kind of question, what is important for your mind, they are all the same questions. Actually, your mind is like organ. This kind of seeing can help you. This kind of seeing can help you to detach, relax, If all questions are the same, then sure all the mind shatter too? Well, yes. It's not silly question, but yes, completely. You see that in a way, of course, you can tell that there are different stuff in your mind, but they all are the same in terms of that it happens in your mind. They come and go. There is not a single thing in your mind that stays all the time and never changes. Just like your blood must flow all the time for you to be alive. Let's say that your thought stream runs also just for your survival. And just the way you know that your blood consists from lots of different cells, your mind consists of different thoughts. Some are heavy, some are light. Some are images, some are just words. There will not be a long stream. Well, yeah, people really fight with thinking. They want to stop the thinking. But actually, could say only the perception point must change. There is no problem with thinking. Totally no problem with thoughts. Doesn't matter, holy thoughts, dark thoughts do not matter. They matter only for ego. Only ego fights thoughts. Wants to get rid of thoughts, is troubled by thoughts. So how do you see through the ego? Well, in a very strange way, doing something opposite that you are used to do in your mind. If you are used to think out everything, then try not to. And I am not saying try not to think. Try let to run. Try let your mind run. Well, just staying present, let's say. Don't try to find out who would be the one, or is there a one. Staying present. It's enough. If you only let your mind happen. And don't add extra fuel to what is happening in your mind. Stay with this uncomfortable feeling of not following the thought stream. Okay, peace out. See you later.